What's going on? We're back. We're getting into the Cleveland Browns. Mari Cooper signing. They're over from Dallas. So Mari Cooper's coming off a pretty good season last year. He should step right into the Browns as wide receiver one. He recorded 865 yards, 8 TDs on 68 receptions in 21. You just don't know who's going to be throwing to him. You got the ongoing possible suspension with Deshaun Watson. Baker Mayfield don't look like he wants to be with the Browns anymore. That leaves Jacoby Brissett as a possible starter. And what I actually like about this is Jacoby Brissett has two decent seasons back in 17 and 19 with the Colts. Where in 17, he put up 3,000 yards, 13 TDs. He did have 7 interceptions. In 19 with the Colts, he had a 60% completion rating. He had almost 3,000 yards again, 18 TDs, and 6 interceptions that year. Last year with the Dolphins, he had a 62 completion rate, 1,200 yards, 5 TDs, and 4 interceptions. And that was as a backup. But why I like Jacoby Brissett, if you look at these numbers, he continues to get better with the play time. So went from a 58 completion rating in 2017 to last year 62% completion rating. So if he has to step up and be the quarterback, I would say he would do a fairly good job. You got Deshaun Watson there. He's going through a whole lot of stuff. I imagine he will be suspended for the whole year. He's actually one of the quarterbacks, if he does play, which I'm saying it's probably not likely at all. Yeah, he has one of the higher completion ratings in the game. In 2020, he had 70% completion rating, 4,800 yards, and 33 TDs. He had a great season that year. But off the field issues and all that, I think he gets suspended this year. Baker Mayfield, I don't think he returns. I think they run Jacoby Brissett as a starter here for the Browns. You got Nick Chubb also over here. Had an awesome season. Last couple of years, he's been pretty average, but his attempts, he had 1,200 yards last year out of 228 attempts, 8 TDs. If you go back a year from then, on 2020, he had 190 attempts for 1,000 yards and 12 TDs. So he's like he working more of the goal line back in 20s. But Nick Chubb, I think he has a similar season. I think he gets up over 1,200 yards. I think he's going to hit 9 to 10 TDs. Very good play in the, you can get him probably in the second round, possibly third. His backup, Kareem Hunt, had a down season last year, only got 386 yards. He had 5 TDs. The season before that, though, 2020, he was really rocking out. He done it from both sides, as the run and the pass catcher. He had 6 TDs rushing and 5 TDs receiving in 2020. So Kareem Hunt, I think he could be a good starter for a team. But he seems to be okay with his role there in Cleveland. I'll move back over to receiver here. Talk about Donovan People-Jones. Last year, he doubled up his receptions, doubled up his yards to nearly 600 yards. Had 3 TDs. Fairly good player here. Of course, you got Amari Cooper, gonna be the round one. He's gonna be the wide receiver one. Peoples-Jones, I'm thinking number 2. If you get a Jacoby Brissett here, starting quarterback, he's probably going to be a little more familiar with People-Jones. Go on that backup units and stuff like that. Or he might even find another receiver to go to. But that's what I'm really liking about the Cleveland Browns. So I'd say Cleveland probably has one of the best running back rooms in the NFL. Got Chubb, Hunt, and even last year Johnson, when he got opportunity, he showed he could do it. I think Johnson would be a great running back 2 on a team, or even possibly a running back 1. They also added Mr. Ford there from the draft, Jerome Ford. It's pretty much all we got on the Cleveland Browns as far as offense. So they grabbed a cornerback in the draft, Martin Emerson. They also drafted a wide receiver, David Bell. So right now, my favorite player would be Nick Chubb. Second player would be Amari Cooper. And a sleeper pick of Kareem Hunt. Nick Chubb is out any games. Kareem Hunt's going to just jump in there and do what he does. So no problem there. Maybe that the Cleveland Browns ain't your thing. Maybe these running backs. Maybe Amari Cooper ain't your thing. We'll get to his former team, the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all check it out. Y'all have a good one.